The Pasco School District holding a special event today in recognition of a new law named in honor of a local school bus driver killed on his route nearly 3 years ago. Tonight, we'll hear how his widow is working to make sure all school bus drivers are safer moving forward. Plus, taking a live look outside, we're seeing some breezy conditions bringing in changes this evening. Meteorologist Hayden Nix is tracking a big dip in temperatures in your first alert forecast. And an alert from local health officials here where a rabid bat was found inside a home, the first confirmed case in about 6 years.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. We begin with new developments. The large warehouse fire in Findlay has been burning for weeks now. Today, Benton County Commissioners visited the site for the first time. Our Austin Reed is out there live in Findlay. Austin, fire crews have said they'll be on standby tonight instead of just a security team. Why is that?
Well, the biggest reason why fire crews are going to be staged here tonight into the overnight hours and even into tomorrow is because of the winds and the direction of the winds. The other issue that fire crews are dealing with is all of those dry fuels. Now, behind me at 5 o'clock, there were a number of flames that really just sparked up. Within the last hour, fire crews have been able to douse those flames. But I mean, you can kind of see right here, the air's bad, but then as we move just over here to my left, I mean, you can't see. It's very, very hard to see. So, you know, security teams, they've been out here 24/7, but again, tonight, fire crews, they're not taking any chances. Earlier this afternoon, some Benton County commissioners actually toured the massive warehouse. They met with fire crews, answered questions, and also brainstormed on what to do next. We know that demolition is now scheduled to begin on Tuesday of next week. They started preparing today and will continue into the weekend. Benton County Fire District 1 said that they will be having an excavation crew arriving by tomorrow and then even into the weekend. More water trucks will be coming as well.
Well, you know, you can hear people talk about it, but until you see it in person, then you get a really good feel of what's going on. Hopefully, we're bringing more resources to the table that maybe we can help in other ways. I know the fire district has a limited budget, you know, and sometimes we can access emergency funds, the county can, but, you know, to bring in a helicopter, understand the fire district look into it, it's $1 million, right? Because you have to have a qualified pilot that can fly in a residential, this is considered a residential area, with a water bucket, right? Then you got to get special permits because it's not truly an emergency anymore.
So as the commissioner said, there are reasons why this fire is not out. Earlier this morning, the fire chief also met with the Benton Clean Air Agency along with the Benton Franklin Health Department. Back out here live tonight. So the good news, as of right now, no flames. But the other issue that fire crews are having to deal with is they come here and they run out of water. So they have to find a water source a little bit away. So this fire will continue to burn. By the way, Benton County Fire's chief told me this is the largest fire the Tri-Cities area has seen since the 1940s. We'll keep you posted. That's the latest for now. Live in Findlay, Austin Reed, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Austin. We'll check in with you in a bit. Now, earlier today, firefighters were called out to a situation that shut down South Ely Street near the Kennewick Irrigation District building. Kennewick police say crews were able to get the fire there out. Let's take a look at some of the damage left behind. Crews were able to get that out and cleaned up so that the road could be reopened within a few hours. Not clear yet what caused that fire. Well, let's talk about your first alert forecast. We're seeing those breezy conditions out there. It's also been very hot this week. Meteorologist Hayden Nix joins us now. And Hayden, you've been telling us the cooler weather is coming.
It definitely is coming, and we're seeing that transition taking place right now with the increase in wind. Today was the last warm day we're going to feel for several days. We had those sustained winds out of the southwest and west. Look at this now, 25 in the Tri-Cities. Earlier sustained Yakima 37, Moses Lake 29, and Ellensburg at 29 now. But with all of that, we are going to see the wind advisory that was expected to continue until about 11 o'clock this evening play on until 5 o'clock tomorrow evening due to a tight pressure gradient that still remains intact across the valley. The tighter the pressure gradient, the faster the wind speed. So gusts could even get as high as 50 miles per hour in the areas that you see highlighted, including areas of Yakima County and Kittitas County, especially in the Kittitas Valley from Ellensburg back off towards the southeast. Just a few tips here to remind you of. Keep 2 hands on the steering wheel with those wind gusts. It could move you around on the road. Watch for branches and trash in the road. Secure outdoor furniture, and please do not do any outdoor burning at all. Cooler weather is coming, and we'll see some rain chances too. We're going to talk about that a little bit later.
Thanks, Austin. New tonight, the Benton Franklin Health District has confirmed that a bat found in a Prosser home had rabies. The health district said anytime a bat shows up indoors, they do have to test it for the virus. In this case, they're working with the person who lives at the home to make sure they're taking protective measures. Some of the ordinary steps you can take include getting your pets vaccinated and always keeping a respectful distance from bats. That means living or dead, especially if you find them on the ground or if you see them out during the daytime. Now, the last rabies positive bat that was found in Benton County was 6 years ago. It's official. The Justice Department today moved to reclassify marijuana, moving it to a less dangerous category. If it goes through, this would be the DEA's biggest policy change in over half a century. And it's something that President Biden asked them to look at a couple of years ago. Right now, federal officials have marijuana grouped in with things like heroin and LSD. The Justice Department is proposing lowering that and moving it to Schedule 3, alongside things like ketamine and anabolic steroids. Now, that's not legalization, but it would mean a couple of significant changes nationwide. First of all, it would open up more research opportunities. Second, it could mean potential tax breaks that cannabis-related businesses don't qualify for right now. And it could make it a lot easier for traditional banks to work with those businesses. Third, it would mean that pharmacies could dispense medical marijuana, just like any other prescription medication. Now, the next step in this process is a 60-day public comment period. The proposal might also have to be reviewed by a judge. We'll keep you posted. It is National Police Week, and this year, law enforcement agencies from across the Yakima Valley joined the Yakima Police Department at a ceremony to honor fallen officers. According to the National Law Enforcement Officer Memorial Fund, 136 officers died in the line of duty last year, including one here in the state of Washington. For those gathered at the memorial this afternoon, it was a chance to honor all of the officers who have died and to show respect to those who are still putting their lives on the line.
This is a good reminder to the community and to the police officers that we have a whole family out there who suffered the worst loss they can. And so I think officers, it helps them see that the community does support them and cares about them.
Agencies participating this year included YPD, the FBI, Yakima County Prosecutor's Office, the Sheriff's Office, Sunnyside, and Toppenish Police. The Pasco School District celebrated the Richard L. Lenhart Act today. Our reporter Monique Ledesma was at that celebration, has information as to what comes next with this state bill and when it will take effect.
This celebration has been a long time coming. It was more than 2 years ago that a man climbed onto a school bus taking children from Longfellow Elementary in Pasco and fatally stabbed the driver, 72-year-old Richard Lenhart. Since then, his widow has been working with school officials and state lawmakers to make sure it doesn't happen again.
And all of you bus drivers, when I see you, you always give me hugs and give me your support. And you have no idea how much that means to me. It gives me strength.
Thanks to new state law created this year, it will be a crime to trespass on school buses. Mrs. Lenhart says the change has given her some peace.
I'm full of joy and happiness because I now know that we have added protection for the children, our school bus drivers, the aides, anyone that needs to be on a school bus legally. And hopefully it will stop someone from maybe doing something wrong. And if it does that, it saves one life because of that. That's what makes me happy.
Advocates say the new law should help protect bus drivers and students while they're in transit, just the same as they're protected on school property.
To me, it was just really important because a lot of people don't realize how many workers get injured and killed on the job every year. And now with public school bus drivers, if we can help protect them because they are vulnerable sitting in their seats, and if people know that if they trespass on the bus, they could face a gross misdemeanor and they could go to jail, they could pay a large fine, it might stop people from even trying that. So it's really important to me, and it's important to all the entire Teamster family that we got this going.
Now that this law has been passed, Ms. Lenhart says her work isn't over just yet. Her next goal is to make this a federal law. She says as of right now, only 9 out of 50 states have laws that make it a crime to trespass on a public school bus.
It was about their safety. It was about their children, their grandchildren. I have great-grandchildren, and that's what this was about, protecting our children and our bus drivers and their aides.
Reporting in Pasco, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Now, Governor Inslee signed that law earlier this year. It's set to be in effect by July of next year. We've been feeling the heat this week, and the winds of change are blowing this evening. Meteorologist Hayden Nix is tracking a big cool down in your first alert forecast. Plus, we're talking about resources available for seniors in our communities that advocates say many aren't aware of. That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
It's National Care Stand Month. Why finance at another flooring store when you could get up to 75% off Care Stand's durable, luxury, in-stock carpets? This month only at Floor & Home.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
No matter what roads lead you home, McCurley Mazda is about to make your journey even better. Whether it's cruising riverside highways, winding vineyard trails, or anywhere else your travels take you, now is the perfect time to upgrade your way home. Visit McCurley and the Pasco Autoplex today for this special offer.
Find your way home in a new 2024 Mazda CX-5 with 0% financing up to 60 months from McCurley Mazda.
We wondered, where do people do their banking? So we asked.
I bank at Hapo.
Hapo's my bank. I've been a member of Hapo since I was 10 years old, 60 years.
I bank at Hapo Community Credit Union.
I'm with Hapo.
You're not just a number there. You know, you're treated really well.
I feel like they're part of my community.
It's easy, it's convenient, and I don't know, I just love the people there.
I guess the question we should be asking is, where do you credit union? Join Hapo Community Credit Union today.
This Memorial Day, get ready to upgrade your laundry game with Fred's Appliance.
Fred's has this GE front-load laundry set on sale for only $7.79 each.
This powerhouse duo tackles laundry with precision and style.
When you buy more GE appliances, you're eligible for additional rebates up to $500.
Say goodbye to laundry woes and hello to efficiency and reliability. Visit Fred's today and seize unbeatable deals at the Memorial Day sale, going on now.
Prosser Memorial Health proudly offers mental health services at our primary care clinics in Prosser, Grandview, and Benton City. Our mental health providers are certified, experienced, and now accepting new patients. Taking care of our mental health is vital to our overall well-being and general health. To schedule an appointment, call a Prosser Memorial Health Clinic near you. To learn more, visit prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Get ready, Walla Walla. The sweetest season is here. Join us at the ballpark as the Walla Walla Sweets hit the field for another unforgettable season. Whether you're a diehard fan or just looking for a fun night out, there's something for everyone at a Walla Walla Sweets game. Grab your peanuts, popcorn, and Lucky Cap, because this season the Walla Walla Sweets are bringing the thrill of baseball right to your backyard. Don't miss out on the excitement. Get your tickets now and be part of the Walla Walla Sweets experience. Let's play ball.
It's National Care Stand Month, when you could get up to 75% off Care Stand's durable, luxury, in-stock carpets. You dream, we install. Love the home you live in.
This newscast is sponsored by Numerica Credit Union. Life moves. Live well.
Welcome back. Seniors across the Yakima Valley came to the Harmon Center today for the Active Aging Fair. That was with more than a dozen organizations. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell spoke with one of those organizations and their dementia resources.
Highgate Senior Living offers a number of resources for people with dementia and their loved ones, including one program that allows people without dementia to take a step in the shoes of someone who does. It's called the Virtual Dementia Tour.
A simulation of what does it feel like to have dementia, to live with it. We do different components. We have glasses, a headset, gloves, and inserts inside the shoes. We want you to feel like you're walking through in the shoes of someone who's living with dementia.
To promote empathy and compassion for people who are often misunderstood.
75 to 80% of people with dementia live with pain, but they can't express that pain. And it comes out as a behavior, or what I call a response. And then we don't know how to react to that because they can't tell us.
It could be a parent, a spouse, a sibling, or even yourself.
After age 65, it's about 1 in 8. After the age of 85, it's 1 in 3.
Symptoms include memory loss, mismanagement of money, and getting lost.
A lot of people, they say, I just don't want to know. If I have it, I have it. But you do have to plan for it.
For medication, power of attorney, wills, and more. But the first step is getting a cognition assessment.
If you're in your 20s and 30s, that might be a little bit too early, but in your 50s, and especially if you have a family history of any form of dementia, you should do it. We do provide those for free at Highgate. It gives you a baseline you take to your physician, and then they work on the foundation from there.
Highgate Senior Living will be having another one of those virtual dementia tours for free at their facility on June 13th. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Hayden Nix.
I certainly hope you have enjoyed the summer-like temperatures because we're saying goodbye to them after this evening as that ridge of high pressure begins to move to the south. But it certainly did make its presence known today. Those temperatures were cranking out. We got a live look right now as they're practicing. Dust Devils will be playing the Hillsboro Hops once more. We made it to 89 degrees about an hour ago. We've already dropped to 84. The wind definitely up there, sustained at 25 miles per hour, and did have a big role in bumping that temperature up to 89 briefly, but we do expect the temperatures to cool down, and this will likely update dropping it just a little bit more. Still holding on to the upper 70s and lower 80s by 7:30 after first pitch at 6:30, 74 by 8:30 with that southwest wind though still staying up there at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Elsewhere, temperatures have cooled down quite a bit. We've got 70s in there now as the frontal boundary continues to drop southward. Already 66 degrees in Ellensburg with the cooler temperatures coming in on the backside of that front, but it is a dry front. Not expecting anything as far as rain chances go in the valley tonight, mainly up in the higher elevations of the Cascades. Wind speed still holding in the 25 to 35 mile per hour range. That's just sustained wind. Then when you tack on the gust, we're getting reports of 49 miles per hour in Moses Lake, 44 in Ellensburg. We also had at 32 in the Tri-Cities earlier, and we're still going to see this be a problem through 5 p.m. tomorrow evening. This wind advisory that was issued earlier today was planned to expire at 11 p.m. tonight, but they've extended it. National Weather Service out of Pendleton was talking about that earlier today. So any area that you see highlighted in this lighter teal color, that is where the wind advisory is located. Note there, Tri-Cities is not included, but gusts to 35, still something to be aware of. Up to 50, all in the area that has been highlighted here, including Yakima County and the Kittitas Valley. Now, weather pattern is changing. As we've been talking about, the ridge has given us the summer-like feel, but we are going to see that dropping south and allowing for this dip in the jet stream to continue to be one that plays in and out with one disturbance after the next. This is going to help us see cooler temperatures coming and more consistent, but also going to aid in bringing a chance for some showers. We could see that as early as later this evening, especially in the higher elevations of the Cascades. There you can see that playing out with Futurecast. Then we could see an opportunity for a little regeneration over in the blues, but that'll be very limited. Then as we go into this weekend, still limited rain chances, nothing in the valleys, but we could still see another chance for preset picking back up on Saturday evening, and also the possibility of even some elevated snowfall above 8,000 feet. Back to the the top of the forecast, we do anticipate tonight those temperatures to drop down into the 40s and even flirting with some upper 30s just west of Yakima once you start going in the higher elevations there. For tomorrow, those temperatures, yeah, back near average, which should be in the mid 70s and below average. We might see only conditions topping out in the upper 60s around the area. Now, your 7-day planning forecast shows, as I've mentioned, temperatures are going to be a little on the cooler side. We'll have from upper 60s to mid 70s this weekend. The breezy conditions will start to ease up some, but maintain themselves through Saturday. Then going into next week, Tuesday and Wednesday will be 2 days we're watching closely. Another disturbance west of Alaska right now will be moving through the Pacific Northwest, allowing for us to see moisture in the valley in the form of some rainfall. It's light right now, confidence is low, but we are watching it for you. Alyssa?
Thanks, Hayden. And up next on Apple Valley News Now, we continue to track the wildfires in Canada that have already been sending smoke across the border, causing some air quality concerns in the Midwest. But a chance of relief for fire crews is next.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to get out there and take on adventure in a whole new way. Start with great offers on Ford Escape, Explorer, Mustang Mach-E, and Expedition. And experience Ford Blue Cruise hands-free highway driving. Available on select vehicles. It's Ford SUV season. Let's get going. Get 0% APR for 72 months and $3,000 flex buy cash on an Escape, or up to $3,000 cash on a Mustang Mach-E. Only at your local Ford dealer.
It's your chance to save during the memorial event going on now at More Furniture. Find amazing values for your home under $1,000. Make room for your whole gang in this cozy, durable sofa with chaise for only $9.95. Create sweet dreams with this solid wood bedroom set, only $9.95. Or deck out your dining space with this table, 4 chairs, and a bench for only $9.95. Available in 2 color options. Visit your local More Furniture for all sales specials.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Watch me. Watch me shine with every snap. Born to move fans, to cheer and clap. 2 different legs, that's how I play. One built from science to help me on the deck. Between these lines, I'm all heart and muscle. Don't stare too long, you'll miss the hustle. Watch me. Pioneers in prosthetic technology at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider. So switch to Spectrum and get a powerful network that connects nearly 500 million devices.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month with free modem, no data caps, and no contracts. Plus, save with our 2-year price guarantee when you level up to a gig. Call 1-855-735-1336 or scan to call.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming with the most reliable internet speeds. Get a powerful network that millions of customers rely on. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month with 99.9% network reliability, no added taxes or hidden fees, and no contracts. Plus, save with our 2-year price guarantee. Call 1-855-735-1336.
Call now.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
Welcome back. Some of the smoke from Canadian wildfires that moved into the Midwest this week has now lightened up. So far, that smoke has also been staying away from the Pacific Northwest. But the Canadian Interagency Fire Center says around 130 wildfires are burning in Canada right now, and dozens of them are considered out of control. A change in the weather could give firefighters a boost, but experts say scenes like this could very well be the new normal.
The days of long summers with hot temperatures and no smoke, those may not be very common anymore.
Now, one of the fires is burning in the same part of Alberta that was devastated by wildfire in 2016. That fire was at the time the most expensive natural disaster in Canadian history. Here in our area, the Findlay warehouse that caught fire weeks ago is still burning and still impacting local air quality. We're going to check in live with Austin Reed there at the scene tonight. That's coming up in the next 5 minutes.
The Golf Forecast, sponsored by the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic, August 12th through the 18th.
Under our roof, they're free to dream big. Because we're here to help protect those dreams. Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Welcome to the revolution.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is a short drive to big fun. Plan your weekday getaway and play on one of our hot slots or hit one of our championship courses for a round of golf. Wait, there's more. Catch a movie, have a family night of bowling, and go out to eat. This is what a weekday should feel like. And this month, race towards big wins during the $125,000 Derby Dash for cash and prizes with over $13,000 given away every Friday and Saturday. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
When it comes to your health, timing is everything. Health First Urgent Care is your reliable healthcare solution, locally owned and operated, providing care to our community. With locations in Pasco and Richland, we're open 7 days a week, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. No need to wait in long lines or rush to the ER for minor concerns. At Health First Urgent Care, we've got you covered with on-site x-rays and short wait times. Your health is our priority. Walk-ins are welcome. You can get the care you need when you need it. Health First Urgent Care, because your well-being comes first.
Save through Monday with Bi-Mart's latest 16-page savings book. Pick up a copy in-store today. Spruce up the garden with 4-inch premium annuals. Member price 2 for $7. Plus save $5 on Maui mid-back patio chairs. Members save $20 on key men's double knee work jeans. Signature women's jeans by Levi Strauss are just $16.99. Save through Monday with your savings book at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Loving a pizza, Tony's Big Cheese Pizza. Loving a pizza, I've been loving a pizza. Tony's Big Cheese Pizza. And Yakima's hometown.
Mom, let's order a large pepperoni pizza.
For Tony Big Cheese Pizza.
Good idea. I'll order it now. Tony's lets me order online or by phone.
When you want lunch or dinner the delicious, easy way, come to Yakima's Hometown Pizzeria.
We can't wait to see you at Tony's Big Cheese Pizza in the Safeway Plaza at 24th and Nob Hill.
Under our roof, they're free to dream big. Because we're here to help protect those dreams. Bundle life and save up to 25% on home and auto. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Well, developing news from Texas. Take a look at this. Another crash involving a ship hitting a bridge. This is an oil barge that ran into a bridge outside of Galveston, Texas, and may have spilled up to 2,000 gallons of oil into the water. The Coast Guard says that crash also partially collapsed the bridge. This comes, of course, less than 2 months after a cargo ship crashed into a bridge in Baltimore, destroying that bridge and killing several road workers. Now, we're also seeing extreme rain that could produce life-threatening flooding hitting Texas tonight. We're going to talk more about that in a moment. Here in our area, mostly clear skies, but we are dealing with a wind advisory through tomorrow night. Meteorologist Hayden Nix is tracking that. And as scientists warn of a possible new COVID surge, the federal government is suspending funding to a research group tied to Wuhan. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Now let's check in on the Lineage Logistics warehouse fire in Findlay. That's been burning now for weeks. Fire crews are back out there tonight. Our Austin Reed is live in Findlay. Austin, you've seen changes just in the past 30 minutes.
Alyssa, there are moments of progress and then moments of setbacks. Just within the last 20-25 minutes, we have noticed new flames. Not where this area where that water tender truck is, but more inside the building. And because this is still reigniting, fire crews are going to be out here tonight into the overnight hours and through the weekend. The direction of the wind, the dry fuels, that's the big problem. Now, late this afternoon, some Benton County commissioners actually toured the massive warehouse, and they did meet with fire crews, answered questions, and brainstormed on what to do next. We know that demolition is now scheduled to begin on Tuesday of next week. They started preparing today, actually, and will continue into the weekend. Benton County Fire District 1 says excavation crews also arrived earlier today. More water trucks are on their way as well. The fire chief of Benton County Fire District number 1 also met this morning with the Benton Clean Air Agency along with the Benton Franklin Health Department. There are so many reasons why this fire is burning almost a month later, and we have all those details on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. But again, a security team has been out here 24/7 since the fire broke out, but tonight, fire crews will be here. As far as the air, experts say you just need to keep those windows and doors closed as much as possible. Reporting live here in Findlay tonight, Austin Reed, Apple Valley News Now at 6:30. Alyssa.
Thanks, Austin. Now you could hear the wind out there in the background. You were talking about it. Meteorologist Hayden Nix has been tracking that for us in your first alert forecast. Let's take a look at that now.
Being a problem here, sustained anywhere from 25 to 35 miles per hour this afternoon and into the evening hours, and we expect those wind speeds to remain quite elevated even into well into the evening hours here until we start to see it lessening a little bit going into the overnight time frame. That's just the wind sustained, but gusts could get up to 50 miles per hour, and the areas that we already see highlighted with that wind advisory that was set to expire at 11 p.m. this evening, but now has been pushed and extended to expire tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock. So just something to be aware of, especially in the Yakima County and Kittitas County there. Wind safety tips, of course, make sure to keep 2 hands on the steering wheel. Those gusts could cause you to move around on the road there. Watch branches and trash in the road. Actually, I think I saw some earlier moving back behind Austin there. Secure outdoor furniture and avoid outdoor burning. We're trading off the warm temperatures with the wind and the transition here to cooler weather. We do expect these temperatures that we've had today to drop into the 40s tonight and not make it back into the 80s tomorrow. But how cool we could get, I'll talk more about that coming up.
Thanks, Hayden. Kennewick officially has its new city manager. Aaron Erdman got the job after a months-long hiring process. Now, the role of city manager is an important one. They serve as the connection between city council and the city administration. Erdman comes to Kennewick after working 10 years in Battleground, Washington, which is just outside Vancouver and Portland. She says she's most excited about the potential for growth in Kennewick.
I think there's a lot of good economic development opportunities. We're getting ready to go into our council retreat, so we're really talking about capital projects that are on the horizon and how we prioritize those. Looking at convention center expansion, a potential recreational facility, maybe a new city hall, potentially a new fire station. So there's a lot of opportunity out there. It's just trying to prioritize those and figure out funding sources for all of them.
Now, Erdman just started the job last Monday. She says her next objectives are to attend the council retreat coming up this weekend, focus on the upcoming biennial budget, and explore the city's facilities. Well, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump have agreed to 2 one-on-one debates, but neither one are the traditional presidential debates. One happens before the party's conventions even start. ABC's Christiane Cordero has the details from D.C.
In a far from typical campaign season, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump will square off in far from typical fashion.
will make my day, pal. I'll even do it twice.
The first debate will happen June 27th on CNN. The second, September 10th, here on ABC News. Both campaigns chose to go around the nonpartisan Commission on Presidential Debates, the traditional organizer since 1988, instead choosing to go face-to-face in studio. Trump has taunted Biden for weeks.
We have an empty podium right here to my right. You know what that is? That's for Joe Biden. I'm trying to get him to debate.
His message throughout the campaign season, anytime, any place. Biden took on the challenge with his surprise announcement, even mocking Trump's criminal trial in New York, referencing the one day a week he's not in court.
I hear you're free on Wednesdays.
Trump accepted by writing, "Let's get ready to rumble." The debates typically happen over several dates in October. This year's dates mean the first debate will happen before either candidate is technically their party's nominee.
It's really because the Biden campaign wants them early. It's a fact that people are voting earlier than ever. Early voting is now so prevalent. Almost half the country is voting before Election Day.
Today, Vice President Kamala Harris agreed to a VP debate that'll air on CBS in either July or August. Trump has not yet announced his VP running mate. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
New tonight, the Biden administration has suspended funding for a nonprofit group called EcoHealth that was working with scientists in China to study bat coronaviruses when COVID-19 started spreading. So investigators have not been able to tell so far for sure where COVID-19 came from. But the Department of Health and Human Services says EcoHealth failed to adequately monitor virus growth in experiments at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. HHS also proposed that the group be blocked from federal funds in the future, maybe for years. EcoHealth, for its part, says it is going to fight to get federal funding back. Now, this comes as scientists are carefully monitoring a new group of COVID-19 mutations with concern that we could see a summer surge. So you could think of this as part of the family of COVID variants that researchers have nicknamed FLIRT. The formal name is KP.2 and now the dominant version of COVID-19 in the United States. So why is that a concern?
There's some suggestion that it might be more easily transmissible. It does not, however, seem to be causing more severe disease.
Now, researchers are still working to determine how well the vaccine protects against this new version of COVID, but experts at Johns Hopkins say antiviral medications do still seem to be working if you get sick. Now, the CDC doesn't have specific COVID-19 isolation guidelines anymore, but says anytime you get sick, especially if you have a fever, you should stay home until 24 hours after you start feeling better, and then take extra precautions like masking or social distancing for an additional 5 days after that. Now, we're just over a week from the start of summer travel season. The TSA is expecting air travel to set new records this year. The head of the TSA says so far they've seen almost 10% more people go through security this year compared to last, and they are bracing to see more than 3 million travelers per day during the peak of summer. We have a follow-up tonight. Crews in California are finally ready to fully reopen Highway 1 near Big Sur. That's scheduled to happen first thing tomorrow morning, more than a week ahead of schedule, actually. The highway had to be shut down because extreme rain caused part of the hillside to collapse on Easter weekend. Crews have now drilled steel supports into the hill for a temporary fix while they're working on a permanent repair. And right now it's the southeast that's getting the destructive rain and potentially dangerous flooding. We're talking about widespread rainfall totals that could be 2 to 6 inches, but some areas could get much more than that. This goes from Texas to Georgia all the way through Saturday morning. And again, a few spots with torrential storms could see 8 inches or more of rain. This is the scene in parts of Texas tonight. And some areas could see a foot of rain in about 48 hours. This problem also is that Texas and Louisiana have been dealing with repeat rounds of torrential flooding and rain since the start of April. Some areas have seen more than 6 times of the amount of rain they would usually get. Now, there is a slight chance of rain in our forecast, nothing like that devastating flooding though. What you need to be aware of is the wind. Meteorologist Hayden Nix is tracking that as we head towards the weekend. Plus, we're just about a week from Memorial Day. Those sales could give shoppers a break from all the high prices we've been handling. The deals you may want to look for next.
The Golf Forecast, sponsored by the Wild Horse Ladies Golf Classic, August 12th through the 18th.
You're gonna need a new bumper.
Did you say burger? Guac, cheese, Santa Fe burger sauce, burger, jalapeno pepper, cheese, burger, spicy cheese, bacon. Guac, cheese, bacon.
Hey, burger! Good burger.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
The Memorial Day sale starts this weekend at More Furniture, and you can save big with store-wide sale prices and free white glove delivery. Get your home summer ready with the in-stock looks you love and an incredible selection on all furniture, mattresses, and accessories. Why buy online when you can get real furniture at a real value? Visit your local More Furniture now.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
First Alert Weather is our promise, our commitment to you, to keep you and your family safe.
No matter where you live in our part of the Northwest, count on Stacy Lee and Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
And we're always on your side.
Why is my internet slow?
There's only 16 devices connected.
I'm so over this. My cable internet bill just increased again.
My upload speed is so bad, I can't even run a stream without buffering.
Defeat cable lag. Switch to Ziply Fiber, America's fastest home internet. 25 times faster uploads. $65 less a month in cable. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
The El Diablo Burger is back at Carl's Jr. Habanero, jalapeno poppers, bacon. Give in to your devilish desires.
You don't have to tell me twice.
I figured El Diablo is back for eternity. Only at Carl's Jr.
Hey, burger! Good burger.
Well, if you're looking to purchase a big ticket item, a lot of stores have big sales during holiday weekends. A few of those are coming up right around the corner. Memorial Day is almost here. July 4th and Labor Day follow that. Tim Pulliam reports on when you know the best time to buy is.
Record high prices caused by inflation are making it difficult for some Americans to buy big ticket items, but you can find good deals.
One of the best ways to save money is to plan your purchases, especially your big purchases, around 3-day weekends. They offer some of the best opportunities for saving.
Experts say to strategize now to take advantage of upcoming sales.
Memorial Day is really known for its great deals on TVs and appliances. So that includes things like washing machines, refrigerators, but then also smaller ones like coffee makers or vacuum cleaners.
It's also a great time to buy furniture.
So the theme is that it's all about home items as people gear up to spend time at home over the summer.
July 4th is another opportunity to get discounts.
Outdoor furniture is big for July 4th weekend. Also, we see some indoor furniture and appliances, especially summer type appliances, things that allow you to take advantage of the outdoors, your patio, that kind of thing.
But don't wait for July 4th if you see a great deal.
I don't think you can go wrong buying your outdoor furniture on Memorial Day. I wouldn't want to tell anyone to wait.
And then towards the end of the summer, we'll see Labor Day sales.
What really jumps out for Labor Day is mattresses. So if you are in the market for a new mattress, you do want to try to wait until Labor Day. We also see furniture, electronics generally speaking, and then appliances.
Great deals will also come around on Black Friday and Cyber Monday if you're able to wait. But before you buy, experts suggest you think about what you need to purchase.
You want to start researching exactly the model and make that you want before the sale comes around. So then when you see the price drop, you can make your purchase.
Tim Pulliam, ABC News, Los Angeles.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Hayden Nix.
Well, let's talk about something here that's going to be interesting over the next 24 to 48 hours, and that's going to be the wind. We've already felt it today as we transition out of the warmer temperatures into the seasonable and slightly cooler than seasonable temperatures that we're headed into for this weekend. It's a really fantastic evening to watch some baseball. If you'd like to, make sure you sit on the right side of the stadium where you don't get all the whiplash from the wind. It's currently 84 degrees with a sustained wind at 24 miles per hour. The Dust Devils are playing the Hillsboro Hops right now. The game is ongoing and will be for another couple hours here. Temperatures are getting more comfortable. 78 at 7:30, 74 by 8:30. That southwest wind still up there at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Temperatures have not been as warm as they were yesterday for several locations, but the Tri-Cities made it to 89 degrees before we cooled down just a few moments ago. And we did have a couple of 80s just around us, but now we're down to 73 in Hanford, 75 in Prosser, 78 in Hermiston, 72 now in Yakima, Ellensburg, now dropping down to 66 degrees. This is all thanks to a frontal boundary that has dropped southward through the area. Wind speeds have been sustained 25 to 35 miles per hour through the area, and then gusts have been even higher than that, posing a report of 49 in the last hour here at Moses Lake, 32 reported at the Tri-Cities Airport, 44 at Hermiston, and 44 wind gust in Ellensburg. That is at the top of the hour. We do have a wind advisory that's still going to be in effect for several more hours until 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. In fact, we did have this slated to be coming to an end at 11 o'clock this evening, but the pressure gradient, which causes all these winds to be up like they are, will stay pretty tight. So we are going to have the wind advisories remain in play with those gusts to 50 miles per hour possible in all of the counties that you see highlighted, including Yakima and Kittitas County there. So just remember that. Weather pattern, there goes the ridge that's dropping southward that's been giving us the warm weather. We are going to welcome the dips in the jet stream because that is what's going to induce the cooler temperatures, but also an increase in moisture. And moisture means the possibility of some rainfall, although we're still a few days away from anything significant. Futurecast does show, though, we are going to see signs of a little bit of some light precip in the higher elevations of the Cascades going into the evening hours, and then early tomorrow morning we'll see a chance of a little bit on the blues just east of Walla Walla there and to the south, and that will be just about it. And then as we go into Saturday, another round of high elevation precip will be possible. Then we go into next week, we'll see a better chance setting up for rainfall in the valley. Tonight, 40s all across the board. We do expect some cloud cover to be prevalent across the Cascades and as well as continuing to shift into the valley overnight. Then by tomorrow, a mixture of sunshine and a little bit of some high-level cloud cover. Those temperatures not quite as warm. We have upper 60s to mid 70s being the favored range. Now, your 7-day forecast shows that we will be locking in with those 70s over the next several days here in the Tri-Cities. Breezy conditions will hold on through Saturday, but not to the speeds that we're feeling today. It will lessen as we go about for the next 24 to 48 hours. Rain chances, that's the big talker there Tuesday and Wednesday. Area wide, we're seeing that possibility. Confidence is increasing, but it's still low at this time on how much we could be seeing there. We'll keep you updated throughout the weekend and early next week on the latest with that. Alyssa?
Thanks, Hayden. Well, it's National Barbecue Day, but with that wind, please be careful if you decide to celebrate this evening. We are talking barbecue fire safety next on Apple Valley News Now.
Road construction season is about to start around here. Be sure to learn where the projects are. Obey all of the signs. Slow down. Watch out for the other guy. Call us if you get hurt.
Call 735-0546. They're waiting to help you. The race continues for over $13,000 in cash and prizes with Wild Horse Resort and Casino's $125,000 Derby Dash for cash and prizes. Play all week to earn entries, then multiply them on Thursdays. Drawings every Friday and Saturday. Pick your lucky horse and ride away with up to $700 cash. Then join us on Saturday, May 25th for the $15,000 grand prize. 3 winners will race toward the finish line, and the winner takes home $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
When foot pain is breaking your heart, a mother's story.
My foot pain got really bad after I had my son. I didn't have any energy left to play with him.
She tried various tricks and treatments.
A lot of those disposable throwaway inserts.
Nothing worked, till she got fitted for Good Feet arch supports.
I could feel like something was happening.
Something good.
It's been a life changer.
For Elisa and her now not-so-baby boy. Stop by for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get unlimited data for just $30 a line.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah, it's a huge deal. On top of that, you also get 4 free phones.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. Do you check the expiration dates?
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
4 free phones plus unlimited data for just $30 a line. No trade-in needed.
This is the greatest sleep innovation ever created. It's the patented Gel Flex Grid inside every Purple mattress. Only Purple passes the raw egg test because only Purple conforms to relieve pressure from hips and shoulders while supporting your spine. Memory foam doesn't come close. Sleep on a Purple and get your best sleep ever.
Save up to $800 on select mattress and adjustable base bundles. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to find your perfect Purple.
How long do I have to wait?
Watch tonight at 9 on Apple Valley News Now. Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital. This is how we care.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now honor local volunteers by sharing their stories and donating $1,000 to their favorite charities. To nominate someone who's making a difference in Benton and Franklin counties, just click on Volunteers Count at applevalleynewsnow.com.
You know, there's no such thing as a minor fender bender when you're on a motorcycle. When motorcyclists get in an accident, they get hurt. So if someone else's carelessness has caused your luck to run out, get some legal help. Find out what your rights are under the law.
Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever battle New York. Watch Saturday morning at 9:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
It is Mental Health Awareness Month, something that was originally started back in the 40s to draw attention to veterans' mental health struggles. But it's now grown to highlight so much more. Now, mental health experts say a big focus of their efforts this month especially is fighting the stigma of getting mental health treatment. We spoke with the director of a local counseling center who says mental health struggles impact more of your friends, neighbors, and family members than you might realize.
Probably about 20 to 25% of the people at any given time will struggle with a mental health issue, whether it's anxiety or depression or more severe mental health issues like bipolar disorder or schizophrenia. And so if there's a stigma against people seeking care or it's seen as some sort of personal weakness, then people won't get the care that they need. And ultimately what ends up happening is because they're not seeking the help, they get worse and worse.
Now, advocates here in the Tri-Cities are working to create a local treatment center so that people can get help close to home and close to their family support systems. You can find more information about that over on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. It's also National Barbecue Day, and with summer right around the corner, temperatures warming back up, it is important to stay safe while you're barbecuing. So experts say only use the grill outside, place it away from your home, make sure it's located on a flat, level surface, and always clean it up after use. Once you're finished, also make sure that the coals or the ashes are cold to the touch before you throw them away. And we're talking about some breezy conditions out there this evening. We're going to take one final check on your forecast when we come back.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
Tomorrow,
It's GMA's biggest ever breakfast in bed Mother's Day surprise.
So, whose door will we be knocking on this Friday morning?
Yeah, we'll be somewhere in America, but where? Where?
Okay, guys, this is going to be the mother of all surprises.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to experience the clairvoyance. Friday, June 21st, Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish, featuring never-before-seen mental magic and spectacular illusions, with a special appearance by Mr. Coney Hondini, the world's first mind-reading dog. Friday, June 21st, 8 p.m., Legends Casino Hotel Toppenish. Tickets at Ticketmaster and Legends Casino Gift Shop. Experience the clairvoyance live.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider. So switch to Spectrum and get a powerful network that connects nearly 500 million devices.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month with free modem, no data caps, and no contracts. Plus, save with our 2-year price guarantee when you level up to a gig. Call 1-855-735-1336 or scan to call.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming with the most reliable internet speeds. Get a powerful network that millions of customers rely on. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month with 99.9% network reliability, no added taxes or hidden fees, and no contracts. Plus, save with our 2-year price guarantee. Call 1-855-735-1336.
Call now.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus the year's best deals, like 0% APR for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Get incredible savings on top-of-the-line mattress brands at More Furniture during the Memorial event. Save up to $800 on the very best sleep systems from luxury brands like Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster. And you'll get special 60-month interest-free financing to help you rest even easier. Get fitted for your perfect sleep system today and save up to $800 at More Furniture for less.
North Idaho's Fernand Lake. Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Welcome back. We can hear the wind picking up outside the studio here in Kennewick, and meteorologist Hayden Nix is here. You've been telling us that's going to stick around for a while.
Yeah, just remember the wind is going to stay elevated at least another day or so. We are going to have that wind advisory set to expire at 5 o'clock tomorrow. It was extended from 11 p.m. tonight to now 5 p.m. tomorrow, with gusts here in the Tri-Cities area up to 35 miles per hour. Outside of that, towards Yakima, Ellensburg, just to name a few locations, Pendleton, Hermiston, gusts up to 50 miles per hour will be possible. We're transitioning from warm weather to back to cool weather. We're going with temperatures in the 40s tonight, windy conditions. Then tomorrow, you don't see any 80s on this map anymore. We're going to be upper 60s to mid 70s, and that is going to be from right at average to below average for this time of the year. Your 7-day forecast shows 70s will be a theme for Tri-Cities all the way through the middle of next week, but also note there will be some rain chances out there as well. We'll have a little bit better upper level disturbance coming in Tuesday and Wednesday of next week to bring more promise to have a few drops come out of those clouds in the valley. Of course, we're going to be watching that over the weekend and keep you updated as we get closer to the timing of this event. Alyssa?
Thanks, Hayden. Well, check this out. The U.S. Postal Service is honoring Ansel Adams by turning some of his most famous work into stamps. On Wednesday, the U.S. Postal Service held a special first day of issue ceremony for 16 Forever stamps, featuring some of Ansel Adams' most iconic and striking photographs. The Postal Service has printed 20 million of these stamps featuring this art. If you want your own set, you can buy them online or check at the local post office. All right, thanks so much for watching this evening. You can always find the latest on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. We're back tonight at 11. We're going to leave you with a look outside at those sunny but still breezy conditions.